getting stimuli from the fucking videos. I've been distracted by pennies. What's not wrong with you?
You can't tell me how to handle with my ADHD.
God damn it. All right.
Fuck you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to a video where me and Joy talk about our experience with Monster Hunter as a whole. Joy and me are both basically beat the game, except we're still doing like end game stuff, right? Like the tempered monster stuff like that, which is an entirely different problem altogether, which we'll be getting to in videos later on.
Yeah.
But for now, we've finished the story. We've finished the majority of the game. I've gotten 150 something hours in the game. You've probably gotten over 200 hours by now, right?
Some shit like that. I don't fucking know.
And
Your
we thought
cat scares me.
Yeah, we thought we'd talk about like our experience with the game, what we think about it, pros and cons. We're gonna go through a certain amount of stuff. Like right now, we've got a script up right here that you guys can't even see, but we're looking at. Actually, I'm gonna just minimize this so Joy has some visual stimuli to look at.
Oh God, demon cat!
I told you. He's like, oh, but we're watching yesterday's video, or today's video technically, because Monday. This is gonna be up by Monday afternoon. So that's what we're doing right now. And Joy's rewatching some stuff because he needs something to look at. Or else he gets all dyslexic and ADHD feel. Stop touching shit about my room. What's wrong with you? God damn.
You got random shit. You got pennies. You got this shit.
I know.
You got toilet paper.
Toilet paper. That's for the nosebleeds.
It's okay.
That's for nosebleeds.
John, it's okay.
God damn it. All right, so anyway.
If anything, I would have a jumbo one in my room.
That's fucking fantastic. Thank you. Anyway, we're gonna talk about first. We're gonna talk about the graphics, then sound, then gameplay, and then we're gonna go into possibly the worst part of this game, the story. So first of all, the game is running on the NT. Read that.
MT framework.
The framework. The game's like Lost Planets.
Yeah. See, when you said PlanetSide, I was like,
no, the PlanetSide games.
Lost Planet, yeah.
God damn it.
I can
Planet,
see the feel.
PlanetSide. God fucking motherfucker.
Lost Planet.
Lost Planet 1, 2, and I think no, there's 3.
I don't know.
I think it was.
No one talks about 3.
Yeah, I don't think it was 3. It probably was 3. But the Lost Planet games and the Resident Evil games all ran on this engine. So this engine's really good for shading, for lighting, and for making everything just look really nice and bright. And also it's a good thing because you can interchange like your armors and stuff in the middle of cutscenes, and it keeps it nice and pretty. The one problem with this engine is some of the water looks a little milky, and that's really the biggest problem with the engine in my opinion. But other than that, it's fine. And I guess facial animations get a little jerky and janky here and there. Especially with the handler, who kind of looks like a meth addict sometimes.
Yeah, I think like sometimes the only characters who have an issue with their face is the Admiral for one.
The big old poofy hair.
Yeah, that, and then definitely the handler because she scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
And Asian-looking dudes. If you're creating a character, and when you make your food, he's like, oh. Yeah!
Yeah, that's true.
I was like, oh!
No, for me, the one character that made me laugh the most was the commander, you know, the old man.
Yeah.
Because when you go into one of the final fights with the Xerath Magdaroth, and he goes, fire! He's like that. I have the screenshot for the thumbnail. I literally cut him out. His face is just like, it looks terrible.
Yeah, I think that's why it worked in Lost Planet, because everybody was covered in their face.
Yeah, the helmets were all covered, yeah. I mean, the heads were all covered in helmets. And it gets a little janky here and there. The monsters, for the most part, actually no, the monsters are all good.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I don't think there's anything wrong with the monster design at all. I don't think they all get janky, except for like once in a while. I think it's just the connection where the monster will be here and then it'll be like derp over there, but it's a different thing. But yeah, the animation, graphics, everything's beautiful, wonderful. Each map feels very distinct and different.
Yes.
And for example, the ancient forest is very green, naturey feel. It's even then the forest is a little layered, so like the top of the forest is all green as fuck, all leaves and high, and it's hard to get up there sometimes. Yeah. And the lower part is kind of like a little beach area with animals going around eating, and flowery as fuck. And every monster kind of has like their own area where they walk around and chillax in. And the desert area is a desert and swamp / forest, so it's kind of weird, but yeah, it's 3 different things.
It's a fucking mess.
Yeah, but I love that mess because it gives you 3 different things to work with. It's mostly it's mostly desert, yeah. But there is like different layers to it. So like you'll be the swamp area where you can fish and fuck around with.
Fucking small area compared to.
I hate the swamp area sometimes too because of the fish.
Oh shit!
It's all muddy.
And then you get smacked by a fucking fish. You're like, excuse me?
Yeah. And then you go into the desert area, which is where Barroth, the Diablos, and the fucking bird most hang out in. And then the forest where the Rathian likes to hang out in. And be a bitch in there too.
And Pookie Pookie.
Pookie hangs out there too. It's kind of weird. Any monster from the ancient forest hangs on the forest-like area of the desert. Yeah.
It changes.
Yeah, sometimes.
You know,
Especially in the higher levels.
Magnaros is dead. Now all the monsters' habitats and shit start changing, which is the whole thing about the tempered monsters and shit too.
They're all fucking bitchy.
Yeah.
Next up is sound design. I love this. I got Philips headphones.
Yes.
So these things make the sound much better. So this might not be a thing that you guys might notice a lot much, but the sound of this game is absolutely fantastic. Joy loves the sound too.
Oh, I love the sound effects. I love the monsters when they roar.
Oh,
the
so
music, because I'm a fucking music whore, especially the Rotten Veil. Like the sound effects of the monsters, the weapons, the charge up, kind of the voices, but I think in Japanese.
This Japanese.
It just sounds better in Japanese.
The English one, the English voice acting is not bad.
It's not bad, but it's the handler.
The handler, fucking. She comes off as very just stupid. She comes off as really stupid, actually. Her voice.
I would recommend to either put Japanese or the dragon speech.
Dragon speech.
Dragon speech sounds better because first you don't understand what the fuck they're saying, so you can just like block that out, and secondly, it sounds cool.
Yeah. But yeah, the voice acting. I don't know, like there's moments.
I've seen worse.
I have seen Dragon's Dogma, for example. Okay, we're coming off of games. The voice acting is always terrible, so we might be a little desensitized by bad voice acting.
Yeah.
Just an FYI.
So like for me, Witcher, but it gets beaten to death with how amazing
Witcher's
it is.
voice acting is fantastic.
Yeah,
like
facial
10 out of
animations,
10.
everything or whatever. So I won't use that because I'm kind of tired of saying, "Oh, The Witcher's the best." I mean, I know I fucking love it, but that's a little too high up.
It's too high. Yeah, it's a little too up there, but it's still really good. Another game like for voice acting, we want to really like get up there. The Last of Us voice acting is fantastic.
Oh yeah, like I never actually got to beat it. Don't fucking.
I know. So this is our thing where I don't like Witcher's gameplay all that much, and Joe doesn't like the Last of Us gameplay all that much. It's too slow. Mine's the same reason for The Witcher. It's too slow too, and it's just janky for me. But yeah. Anyway, we're getting off track.
Tangent and shit.
Yeah, we did a lot. Each individual soundtrack is amazing for all the monsters, all the battle music. I highly recommend going on to YouTube and looking up the Monster Hunter special soundtrack music. You can go get. It's really awesome, and it's all free. I'm saying that because I have a code here that I can download the whole soundtrack because I pre-ordered the special edition, but it doesn't work because the fucking website's extension doesn't exist. It's literally www.monsterhunterworld/ I think it's like musicsomething.com or some shit. You can download it. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. It's gone. It's not there. So I had to download off of YouTube. And the music is very there's a certain tracks that make me actually make me emotional. It's rare for me to ever like feel emotional listening to music.
I think it's the main theme that makes you emotional because it's just.
I like the main theme a lot.
It's iconic.
Not just that. No, not that one. It's the one they added for World, from the one of the trailers. I'll show you after this. But I mean that one does give me emotional too. But the other one makes me a little.
That got me tingly when I first fucking heard that shit.
Yeah,
I was like,
in the trailers, it's great. So the gameplay, which is the main reason you're gonna be buying Monster Hunter to begin with. Yeah. It's one of those games where you have to kind of like, not necessarily slow-paced combat because it differs depending on what weapon you're using because there's 14 different weapons and they all play like 14 different games. So there's something in here you all like something. Eventually someone will like, if you like shooters, you maybe like the Gunlance or the bow or light bowgun. Not Gunlance, the light bowgun.
Expensive ass fucking class to use though.
Yeah, the light bowgun and the heavy bowgun all have
ammo.
You have to, well, you can craft it or you can buy it or you can go to get it out of the boxes too.
It's like if you're gonna be a gunner, you're gonna be spending a lot more time farming, mostly because of the material. You're gonna be running around.
It's gonna a lot easier than the old days,
no, of course. Well, I mean now auto makes it or whatever.
It's fantastic.
But it's definitely a class that micromanaging for money and making stuff, so I kind of like it and I don't.
The same thing with the archer, except the archers have a lot more leeway. They have a lot more leeway. So like it's for anyone who likes shooters. I guess you can go into that class. Anyone who likes like I guess I don't want to compare it to Dark Souls because it's not really a fair. They're two totally different games.
Yeah, a lot of people are comparing this. I mean, what people saying that it's Dark Souls is how
the rolling and the stamina management. That's really all it is.
The stamina management, also with how you have to be precise with your attacks. Because if not, then you'll fuck up. You have to rinse and repeat. That's how this game is. You learn and you get defeated and you learn and you win and all that shit.
Yeah, but I still don't really like the comparison to Dark Souls anymore. Just because Dark Souls is all about getting hit by multiple different like smaller enemies attacking you at once. This is focusing on one giant boss. Like there are giant bosses in you know Dark Souls, but it's not like the main thing.
The game that Dark Souls 2 was fucking annoying. How you had to fight multiple bosses every time.
Yeah.
And that was hard as fuck.
And this one, that's pretty much the whole game. But it's actually done a lot better, in my opinion.
Well,
I think
superhuman.
I think I like Monster Hunter more than Dark Souls, actually.
I like Bloodborne.
Yeah, I like Bloodborne the most.
But that's also because, you know, fast-paced.
And the aesthetic. But in Monster Hunter, you have dual blades. You have
dual blades.
The long sword. The dual blades actually are so much more fun now.
Oh, yeah.
I actually really enjoy them. It's rare. I like all the weapons. I've even tried the hunting horn. It's not that bad. It's pretty good.
Listen, if you're someone who likes being aggressive, use the dual blades.
Or yeah, dual blades. I think I was gonna say or katana, but it doesn't feel as aggressive.
Katana's more
it's balanced.
It's balanced. It's fast, but also it could be used for evasive, which only has one move. And also you
have a counter too.
The counter, I finally learned how to use it. You have to get hit.
Yeah, you have to be careful
at the right moment.
Yeah.
And then you strike and it does a lot more damage. And then the anime slash, which I love it, but you notice how hard
it's hard to land
hit.
that shit because it's so nitpicky about where to hit.
It is, but remember how I told you the reason why I like using it is that it has a high affinity. So you see it go and then the numbers just pop up.
Yeah.
And humans fucking love seeing numbers.
Ooh,
and shit.
beautiful numbers. Then there's the great sword, which is like the hardest hitting weapon. I've always loved the great sword, but now it's even better. Yeah. If you have someone on your team that uses the great sword and you know how to use the shoulder bash, you
don't need to wear any armor that can cancel out sounds because you can just
shoulder bash. It's a sound apparently.
Yeah, and shoulder bash a fireball.
It gives you super armor. It's really good.
Mm-hmm. What else? The lance.
The lance. Yeah, Joy. We talked about this before. Joy has a personality for every weapon he uses. When he's using the lance, he talks all fucking like Nordic, not Nordic, Knightish and stuff like. Come at me! Yeah, that's.
No, I use the lance to gauge a battle. So like, you know how I had to fight the two basil geese?
Yeah.
I tested out to see, you know,
how hard I have to work at this.
Which I'm telling you right now, the lance. Has the best defense, like it even says in the game.
It really does.
Especially with
it's better than Gunlance too.
The superior guard, which it fucking murders your stamina, so you gotta be careful. But it basically can tank every hit. I tanked the laser for this motherfucker.
With the counter.
Yes. Which by the way, just the blue one.
Which by the way, we're looking at the final boss in the game right now. That's what Joe's talking about.
Also, I tanked the Nergante's flying dive bomb
thing.
I tanked it just.
I remember you because you had a full stamina bar. It still took a piece of your HP though.
Oh, no, it went my HP went, boop, but I'm like, oh, my stamina's still.
I can still take it. I didn't die.
The lance is like, especially how you can just like keep fucking charging.
Yeah, I showed you how to use that thing. You're like, wait, I can jump.
No, but remember when what was it? Me, you, Joselito, and Berto.
Yeah.
Fighting against Nergante, and he starts running. I'm like, oh, you're not fucking running. I just keep hitting him over and over until he dies.
You're under his butthole, just smacking him the entire time while I was running.
Like I think sometimes it is good to stop, cause then you can just jump in there and stab,
yeah,
or you can just, if you keep running through them and they don't have like I guess the Diablos' horns that you bounce off.
Yeah.
But you can keep hitting them and then you can kill them. But what else? I haven't tried the Gunlance, so I can't.
The Gunlance in this game, I need to start getting back into it because the Gunlance, they focus on, how a lot of weapons they try to make it so like there's avidity, sharpness, blah blah. The Gunlance has been changed a little bit now, where you don't need to worry that much about sharpness anymore compared to other weapons. It's the shell. You have to focus more on shelling.
I know the shelling has a long or short range.
That's been for all the games. It's just it's just in this one, it's more about shelling now than actual cutting. So you're more of a barrager when it comes to
the game. It's in the name.
Yeah.
Gunlance.
You have to focus on more shooting them than actually cutting them, which I think it used to because I was kind of balanced between both of them.
Oh yeah.
So now I have to focus more on amplifying my strikes with the explosive attacks.
And now for Hammer.
Hammer is fucking magical.
Mobility mixed with beating the shit out of something.
It's got the second highest damage I think in the game.
Well, I mean, the Nergante's hammer got like 1,000 something.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's really strong.
And that's without it being buffed by any of your like armor talent or.
Brroth died in the video. But yeah, the thing is about the hammer. A lot of people don't know. This is including the Birdo, which I've been trying to tell them forever. Only aim for the fucking head. You should always be aiming for the head.
Head or claws.
Head or claws, like any hard parts. Any breakable parts, really. But really, most for the head, because hammer causes the monster to get exhausted. You can KO them, which probably never got KO confused with sleeping.
Well, his hammer does have sleeping, though.
It does, but he can also KO people with it. But he never hits in the head.
I gotta think about it. That's kind of fucking hard enough.
That is, but he never uses it because he doesn't know how to use the goddamn hammer.
We gotta train.
Like, you can literally put him to sleep and KO them.
I know.
But he doesn't fucking do it.
I keep telling you, he doesn't have aptitude for combat.
I know he doesn't.
He's a newborn.
He's a little baby boy. Like, he was like, John, you don't know how to KO people. You don't know how to use the hammer. I'm like, all right. I made a random hammer. KO'd the monster first time I fought it. Like, nothing. I was like, how do you feel? And everybody goes, I don't feel like playing this anymore. Like, I was like, come on, man. But the hammer is, you should be focusing the head because it causes them exhaustion. KO them. You can break their heads. When they're in rage mode, you cause them exhaustion. They get knocked out of rage mode, which is fantastic. And the hammer has a lot of mobility now. You can charge energy into the hammer, causing it to armor pierce and hit hard. You know what?
If you get hit or put it away, the buff will disappear. But the buff comes
quick. You just charge it, chung chung, right through the hammer.
And then the best thing, sliding down the hill while holding the R button.
It's fantastic. Yeah.
And then fucking Sonic that shit.
Oh my god.
What else? The Sword and Shield.
Sword Shield's actually really viable now.
It is. It has good what the fuck's it called?
Speed?
No. Well, I mean, obviously, but
KO now too.
Yeah, the KO.
Got impact.
Also, the holding the triangle. I mean, the circle button where you
charge leap. Yeah.
back. And
He's got that leap is good.
Yeah, and you can also use the slinger ammo while your Sword and Shield's out, so you can just run around.
Yeah, you can also use the grapple hook too.
Yep.
It's fucking great.
You can also eat while you're blocking.
You can use all the items while having the sword and shield out.
Charge blade. Fun.
Charge blade is fun.
Don't take it when you're capturing something though. You'll accidentally probably kill it.
Yeah.
It hits too many times.
Okay, the charge blade is kind of overpowered. It's very cheap. It's really OP. It's not even joking around. It's the strongest weapon in the game when it comes to how much damage it does all like with that emerald to discharge. The greatsword and the hammer do like single hit most damages, but the charge blade does a lot of hits all at once, and
it spreads it out.
It spreads it out, and it can be a cutting weapon and an impact weapon because depending on what charge blade you have, you can use the impact charge blade, which is
plus you're gonna have it to have two elements: electricity, obviously, and then whatever else.
Yeah. Well, it's not electricity; that's the impact.
No, it still counts as electricity though.
You serious?
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
I fought against the Legiana with that shit, murdered her, and I was using poison one.
I thought that was just impact.
It's electricity.
I don't know.
It's just like the insect glaive too, which
the insect glaive is possibly the second most overpowered weapon in the game.
Yeah, because you can have dual elements along with buffing yourself or having
you can
dust.
You can heal yourself constantly.
Yeah, you can have the healing dust or blast dust or poison dust or whatever. Also, you can put an element on your insect.
Yeah, on insect.
You can just keep smacking. Yeah. I mean, it does have a stamina bar, but it comes back on its own. And then also buffing yourself with the speed, attack
buffs.
No, I'm gonna go into order. Combo, which is number 1, which I always have to focus on the head. That's where you get it. Speed, which is the blue. I mean the white one, which is mostly stomach area.
Stomach, hand, and body.
And then 3, which is the attack buff, which is either the tail
or the wing, I think.
Or the wing. No, actually, or the legs.
The legs? Oh, okay.
And yeah, that. If you want to delete something and hit it multiple times,
me and Joy have okay. So there's been times when we will play the game, and I use the charge blade. He uses the insect glaive. We can't go on a hunt where we're trying to capture something together because it'll die immediately.
I took the insect glaive with ice, fighting against the Oregon the first time.
Yeah.
I farmed them for the entire day doing that shit.
I did that with the charge blade.
It's just it's quick. You can also get on the hard spots with the monsters. Yeah. You can also fly up. I keep forgetting that.
The mounting is amazing too.
Yeah. What else? What other weapon?
Hunting horn. Hunting horn doesn't like hunting horn because he's just Joy. He's so
unless they bring back the guitar.
I think there is a guitar in the game. I'm not sure.
The only one that's kind of close is the fucking Teal'cera's fucking lute. Like, no, I want guitar. That's all I want.
Yeah, the hunting horn is actually really good because you can.
I know the buffs are insane because Maddie used it and he said that I forgot which one was it.
You can get small attack, medium attack, large attack, small defense, medium attack, all the buffs. You can if you know how to do the song, you can do it perfectly. And the thing is with the hunting horn, you can prepare songs. I can fight the monster, join it to health, all right, heal, and then I can just reset the song.
I know now it's quicker than it was before, so
it's
it has
so good.
Fluid or whatever. Right?
If you have someone who knows what they're doing with the hunting horn, you probably won't be dying anytime soon. It's ridiculously good.
It's a lot of people prefer more to. Well, now the game is still new, so people want to fucking just beat the fuck out of everything.
Honestly, the hunting horn is really good for KO damage too. Yeah, Joy. Me and Joy are both watching the gameplay.
I love cutting the Xeno'jiva's tail. It's just so
it looks so juicy. Which, by the way, go watch today's video in the morning because it's coming out in the afternoon. So click over there, I guess. Self promotion.
Are we missing another one?
Oh yeah, we are. No, Switch axe.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Switch axe and anything
Nothing
else?
feels better then when you have your sword out and you launch on them, and you just like stick your fucking sword in them, just like, yeah,
the switch axe is one of my favorite fucking weapons in this game. It's so much fun. And they made it so much more fun to use because you can just like smack them over the head with the axe mode, and in the middle of the combo, switch to your greatsword mode, just
and it
bah,
keeps swinging.
bah, and you switch to the greatsword mode. It's so cool.
It has a lot of variety when it comes to attacking.
Yeah, and it can, well, at least in the other games, I haven't tested it on this one, but in the other games you can also make the switch axe into an impact switch axe too.
Oh.
So I don't know. I haven't seen anything like that yet. I have to go look at that. But
it definitely
switch
feels
axe
good.
is so much fun. There are times where I'm getting mad because I'll be in the monster's back stabbing with the charge attack.
And he'll hit you.
He'll just roar.
Yeah, and he'll jump off.
Just fall
well,
off.
That's the same thing with me as a glaive. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I get yelled at out of the sky. Oh no.
Switch axes are great. I highly recommend looking up like combo stuff for the switch axes. It actually has more combos than I'm ever using. I should probably try different combos.
It doesn't have as much combos as the glaive or
Katana.
Katana's
got a lot of combos.
Yeah, the katana does have a lot of, especially I forgot to tell you, you can use the spirit blade, which is the flashy anime slashing shit in the air too.
Yeah, no, I did that in this video we're watching.
It's awesome.
It's fun.
All right, now we gotta talk about this shitty.
Do we have to? We just got off like the best part of the.
We'll just make it quick.
Big thing. Story in Monster of the World isn't very good. It's not offensively bad.
Simple.
It's only there to get you from one hunt to the other hunt. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's all it is.
That's all it's there for.
Compared to like all the other Monster Hunter games, which to my knowledge, all it is just.
It's the same thing. It's
I got knocked out. Oh no, I'm in the village. Oh no, I got a kill. That's it.
Yeah, the other Monster Hunter games have. This is the same story as the other ones. There's no difference.
Yeah,
they're most of the same. The Elder Dragon comes in, fucks everything up, blah blah blah. You gotta do something about it. It's all there is. Yeah. However, in this one, they seem to try harder. They kind of tried it a little harder, but it feels.
I like the arc with Zoro Magdaros.
Yeah, that's what everyone was expecting. That's what everyone saw in the trailers and stuff, and then it just kind of goes off and just derails.
And then he just dies in the fucking lava.
So, yeah, spoiler alert, the story is crap. But it's also like some of the okay. So the problems I have with the story is the way the information is delivered to you. It doesn't do things like. It does the whole thing, you know, the show don't tell thing in writing. It tells you everything. Yeah. It doesn't show anything. So, for example, there is a very big thing that happens near the end of the act. I don't even care. Nergante kills fucking Elder Dragons and eats them. That's all. That's why all the Elder Dragons are all ruffled up and panicking and shit, and they're all running away to the new world basically because Nergante's trying to eat them.
Zoro Magdaros was definitely the best part about it.
Yeah, it was the best part, and it ends pretty quickly. Like it's halfway through the game. And after that, you're looking for why the Elder Dragons are still acting weird.
Honestly, their main focus was Nergante.
Yeah, and he should have been. He should have been the last fucking monster to fight in the game.
No, not really.
Well, story-wise, I feel like he should have been.
That's. I mean,
that final boss. It's a newborn Elder Dragon.
It's a newborn Elder Dragon, which has a lot more.
Well, yeah, but it feels so disjointed from the rest of the story. It just kind of feels like tacked into the end.
Yeah, well, of course. And then you do hear the guy keeps talking about how there's like mysterious energy in the fucking crystal area or whatever, and that's that right there.
I guess.
Nergante is just more of like a rival that you had, and then you kill it.
I kind of wish, you know what they should have done is have this thing show up and have Nergante kill and eat it, and then transform into some new thing.
I would have probably hated it in the beginning because I was afraid of that motherfucker until, you know, I fought him and I was like, never mind, you a pussy. But seeing, Nergante with laser beams, no, never mind, no.
I think it would have been, ow, I think it would have been nice. I think it would have been nice.
No, fuck you. And explosive punches, no. I already died from that shit before, now I can block it with the lance.
I actually like it. I like the idea.
You fucking masochist piece of shit.
Yeah, so the story's not very good.
No, it's not. It's just after the Zoro Magdaros dies, and then you gotta go look for the Elder Dragons. It's just pretty much it just
plateaus. It's just like things happening.
Fucking find Rathian. Why the fuck are there monsters just being in different areas? Kill the Nergante. Find the 3 more Elder Dragons. Kill the baby. And that's it.
That's it. Yeah. So that's. And the way everything's like there's certain dialogue scrolls that actually you don't even need to be there. No. Which, by the way, talk about this whole dialogue. It goes from the game is inconsistent when it comes to the way it presents information. It goes from cutscenes that are actually decently done to people just standing around in a circle talking. and you can hear the dialogue being told to you, like the voice actors.
And
then out of nowhere, in the middle of you talking about this shit, it switches to them going, "We're on the hunt," and then you see a little dialogue scroll. "Hey, partner!" Like, it's like, what the fuck? Like, decide. Do you want this voice acting? Do you want the voice actors to do their thing, or do you want the fucking
the writing?
Like, yeah, like, you don't decide. It's kind of, it just feels so.
I do hate that when they just go say one word and then there's like a fucking entire long thing, and I'm like, he just said what's up. Then
it's fucking ridiculous.
What is this? Oh, and then the handler who was Echo.
Yeah, the handler. So there's times in the game where someone will give you information, important information. For example, like we were talking before, the Nergante eating little dragons. And then you'll go from the research guy who told you about this to the commander who'll be like, all right, let's get you on a mission to go fight the Elder Dragons to take out the Nergante because he's causing all these problems. And then you talk to the fucking handler, which, why is she even there? She just repeats everything they said! She goes, huh, so he's eating Elder Dragons. That's probably why Zoroth Magdroth is running away from him. Because he's an all-you-can-eat buffet for him. No shit, dumbass, you didn't just tell us this! Like, they're literally just, they're making the viewer feel stupid. Because
no, it's just hammering. Hey, look, he eats stuff. Here, let me just tell you again.
This isn't the only time she does this either. There's multiple times where she'll like repeat everything people are saying and try to sound smart. But she's just, I hate the handler.
If she gets eaten, I wouldn't actually care.
Nothing would change. The story would not be any different.
If we get another handler that is not dumb, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Or maybe like a talking. Fuck it. Why not have the chef be our fucking handler too?
The chef's the chef's has more personality than the fucking handler has the entire fucking game.
Listen, remember how I was saying, guy says what's up and there's like a paragraph. If he just goes and then a paragraph,
that's more acceptable. It's a fucking cat.
It terrifies me.
Yeah, I love that cat so much.
He called me fucking scrawny too. He calls you scrawny.
Yeah, I know. You're too scrawny for your own good. Oh god, he sounds more like a dog.
Fucking arm wrestle me, I dare you. I'll win.
He did arm wrestle in the
in the
game. Alright, well yeah, you and your bashing finger thing. No, but yeah, so story is easily the worst part of the game. I'm not even gonna like joke around. I do not like the story. They could have done a lot better with this. Especially since all the promotion for the story, they promoted the story like it was some new shit in Monster Hunter.
I knew it wasn't gonna be anything to take a stick at, cause it's Capcom. They're good at making gameplay most of the time. The story.
There's sometimes I'll put the
sometimes yes, like if it's Resident Evil, of course, because that's a totally like different genre beast on its own. Yeah. But if it's like a fighting game where it kills monsters, Dragon's Dogma, Lost Planet, Monster Hunter, kind of just gameplay is more a focus, which I'm okay with, as long as the story.
I'm okay with it. Just I don't know. I think it could have been equally as good if they just like, all right, that's the intro. Here's the rest of the game. Like just that's it. That would have been fine. Just take out the. Literally, I hate the handler. She's so annoying.
Yeah. I get what they were trying to do.
She's very cute. I get it. She's a cute little girl that's hanging out.
It was more of like I wish we can create our own, honestly.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
I would made mine.
I know.
At least that would have been bearable. But no, what they were trying to do is a whole like companionship and.
But she gets.
Right. I got a cat for that.
She tries to kill herself more times than I can count. She's fucking suicidal half the time. She's like, I'm gonna go jump down here in the smoke. Here's exploding rocks. And, all right, thanks, bitch.
I feel like there's gonna be a hentai of her getting banged by all the monsters.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Calling it right now.
But yeah, don't let our huge criticism of the story make you think this game is bad. It's actually a very fun game.
This is the Monster Hunter I've been waiting for because I got tired of playing in the fucking handheld.
Yeah, no. I'm telling you guys right now, this is gonna be my game of the year unless something comes around and blows this game out of the water.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts might.
God of War.
Yeah, one of those two. But I doubt it.
Who knows? Who knows?
If Kingdom Hearts blows it out of the water, then that must be a fucking great game.
That's what
honestly.
I'm saying. I mean, if they treat it the way that they've been treating Final Fantasy 15 when they keep adding more and more stuff.
Yeah.
I'm saying, just you know,
it's gonna be great.
Because they took the people from 15. To
okay, we're getting.
Oh yeah, because I gotta leave soon.
You gotta leave soon, yeah. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please let us know in the comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe to Triton Game for more. Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
Money.
But yeah, good game. Buy it. Very fun. Very fun. We enjoyed the hell out of it, and we pretty much the last couple weeks has been this whole game. That's all we've been knowing for the last couple weeks.
Yeah, that's why I've been trying to stay away from it because I didn't want to bore myself, but I keep having that little inkling of
wanting to play more of it.
I want to kill that fucking Korean that's tempered, so I think I am gonna help you with the Basil Geese just so we can
fun video tonight.
Kill that motherfucking cunt.
Yeah.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye.
Bitch. I gotta pee.